The crowd is already starting to gather, and they seem excited about what's going to happen tonight. I'll keep you updated as the evening progresses. Here from Baltimore, back to you in the studio. The cameras are located on the side of the bus, and footage from the cameras is stored on a hard drive inside the bus, where it can be taken off and looked at on a computer. The artists use 3 different types of ice to make their sculptures, and even the slide they make is made out of ice. Police say the fight started here, inside of the Thirsty Turtle. But after being kicked out by bouncers, the men took the fight outside and ended up across the street at Cornerstone, where the stabbings occurred. In order to give the drivers the most realistic experience possible, they're able to change the equipment that they're driving in and the weather conditions. And the track that they drive on is an exact replica of BWI Airport. Here at Bethany Beach, smoking is already banned on the beaches and the boardwalk May 15th to September 15th. And smoking is only allowed in designated smoking areas off of the boardwalk.
This is unacceptable. This will stop. I'm ready to padlock it tonight.
That's the message University of Maryland police are sending to College Park bars who are serving alcohol to underage patrons.
This establishment's making a lot of money off this university, and they're no friend of a University of Maryland student.
The uproar started when 4 people were stabbed in an altercation where police say alcohol was definitely a factor. 3 of the 4 were students at the university and underage. Police say the fight started here, inside of the Thirsty Turtle. But after being kicked out by bouncers, the men took the fight outside and ended up across the street at Cornerstone, where the stabbings occurred. Blood from the brawl is still splattered across the sidewalk, and the aftermath of yet another violent attack is sticking with students.
Every week we hear about like an assault or a beat down or a robbing.
I don't want to walk around by myself. It's just, a little unsettling.
Police say the problems with underage drinking go beyond just breaking the law.
Think of the big picture about justice being served. When you have victims who are in this state of mind, it really hinders law enforcement and justice.
In College Park, I'm Tori Blake reporting for CNS TV. The bikes filed into Batley Harley-Davidson for an early morning group ride. For one of these riders, his love for motorcycles comes down to one thing:
the freedom.
But today's ride is different.
It's the feeling you can't describe. It's just, you feel so proud to be part of something.
Harry Gordon is a vet.
I was in the service from 1962 to 1975, 3 tours in Vietnam.
From here, the riders are headed to Arlington National Cemetery, a trip the group makes on Veterans Day every year. This tradition began with Bernie Keller, who started the ride as a way to honor those who served.
I always think about every time I get on my bike, the freedoms. It just reminds me of the people that, have made that sacrifice.
They rode together along the highway to their destination at Arlington Cemetery.
Very proud to be an American and to have served in the armed forces. It's the greatest thank you can ever imagine.
In Arlington, I'm Tori Blake reporting for CNS TV.
It's cold!
9 degrees to be sure, but at Gaylord National, it won't be a bore. The Grinch stealing Christmas, armed with his sneer, has come to life in ice this year.
Every year, we bring in 2 million pounds of ice and 40 ice carvers from Harbin, China, and they create this amazing indoor walk-through attraction that it's all created out of ice.
It took about 30 days to recreate Seuss's storybook here in a 15,000 square foot tent armed with their gear. Gaylord says the reason for the traveling artists is clear.
Well, we bring in the artists from Harbin, China, because they are known throughout the world as the world's best ice carvers.
A title to which they adhere.
Wow. Just wow.
I liked it.
The artists use 3 different types of ice to make their sculptures, and even the slide they make is made out of ice. When asked about the part that brought holiday cheer, the consensus among all was definitely clear.
Going down the slides. I wanted to get on the slides.
The slide was awesome.
As for the Grinch, well, at Gaylord they say that ice made the Grinch's small heart grow 3 sizes that day. At the National Harbor, I'm Tori Blake reporting for CNS TV. New developments this evening in the ongoing Montgomery County controversy over bus fees. Good evening and welcome to Maryland Newsline. I'm Tori Blake. There will only be 40 days of live racing at Pimlico next year, including the Preakness State. Those paw prints are also all over the Obama's official Christmas card. Literally. He joined the first family in signing the card with his paw's signature. The IMAX Theater will make its debut with the screenings of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And I'm Tori Blake. We hope you'll join us when we return after the holidays. We wish you all the best for a wonderful season, and we'll see you back here next year.